Right lads, this is the Geordie Jedi here doing my next football season review. Norwich now finished 18th, relegated unfortunately. They were the team that I didn't think were going to go down out of the fighters, people that were fighting, teams that were fighting relegation. I didn't think they were going to go down. At the start of the season I thought they spent well. You know, they brought in Van Wolfswinkel. They brought in Gary Hooper, who's done brilliantly for Celtic. Nathan Redmond was coming into his own this season, and he still did, but not enough. So I was very surprised that they went down. In fairness, they were pretty unlucky to go down. It was a close run thing, but they lost eventually, and it's a real shame. Where are you? I'm sorry, I only found out. I only saw that very recently. Delia Smith doing that. It's hilarious. Let's be having you in the championship. Now, going down the championship, they've already signed someone as of today, as I've recorded this, which is Lewis Graben. I think his name is. I know his last name is Graben, from Bournemouth, is a decent player actually. I've read statistics. He's not horrible. I'm a bit surprised Norwich have gotten him. They also haven't sold many people either, which is a surprise. There aren't many people leaving Norwich, so that's brilliant news for them. One of the downfalls of some teams is when they go down, big players like to leave. You know, we nearly suffered from it because we had people like Shea Given, Michael Owen, all them. I mean, the one Shea Given was brilliant, but Michael Owen wasn't particularly useful at the time. But you know, players were leaving. The reason why we got straight back up is because we kept the players that we needed. Gutierrez, who was brilliant that season. Colaccini, who was brilliant that season. Gutierrez actually is in Norwich now on loan. I don't know how well he did for you. I don't think he did brilliantly. It's a shame. Anyways, start of the season, you were doing alright. You know, you put some decent results in, but you weren't exactly destroying the league. You know what I mean. You were somewhat comfortable. Went into January. This was when things went wrong. This was when mistakes were made. You didn't really invest that much. Now, this may not have been Chris Hughton's fault, who I think is a brilliant manager. I don't know. You know, I disagree with the chairman and the board on that matter. You know, shouldn't have gotten rid of him. He is a really good manager. Even if you went down to the championship, he would have brought you back up. You might still do it, but I mean, personally, I think he would have a better chance with Chris Hughton than anyone else. He was in a bit of trouble. You didn't really invest. Now Norwich were the victims of misfortune. Sunderland getting a new manager and putting in good run of results that saved them and put you down. But also you just getting the unlucky results. You'd put in decent performances, but you'd never get kind of what you deserved. You'd never get the win. You'd draw, well actually you'd lose more often than you'd draw, and you'd draw more often than you'd win, in basic logic terms. So I really hope you'd come back up. I do like Norwich City in general, you know. I don't think they're a bad team. The Carrow Road's a decent stadium. The board isn't that bad. I mean, you don't spend a massive amount of money, but I think that's just because you don't have a massive amount of money to spend. So, I just hope to see you in the Premier League. It'll be interesting to watch us go in the lower league, especially with Gary Hooper and Van Wolfswinkel. I think if they're still around, you know, Van Wolfswinkel in particular can find a stride in the championship and then progress in the Premier League if he makes it, or if you make it. It's been the Geordie Jedi. Leave a like if you want, subscribe if you want. May the force be with you.